Hello everybody, this is Counsellor here again, Tony. This month I wanted to discuss with you what is meant by counselling. A lot of people have some different ideas about what counselling is, and the sad thing is they delay counselling when they need it, and their mental health and their emotional health gets a lot worse. So I want to talk about how you can benefit from having counselling and what it really is. Counselling is a process that can bring change for a person for the better of their well-being. So in other words, your life can be a lot better if you have counselling, if you need it. And for a young person, this is important because you're struggling with a lot of changes in your life as you're growing up. Challenging issues that you're struggling with, relationships, trying to make sense of some of the feelings you have, trying to understand why you might not fit in with other young people, the pressures of daily life that are on you, expectations from school, parents, employers, or maybe you're on a course and you're studying and you're grappling with that and you feel quite alone and you don't feel understood. So a counsellor can support you in these situations and help your emotional well-being, and they will help you to resolve any crisis that you face in your life or refer you on to somebody that can help you. So by going to a counsellor, you can reduce a lot of these difficult feelings of distress that can really improve your well-being. So counselling is about helping a person to think, feel and behave differently regarding their past or present painful, difficult experiences. And that can be anything, can't it? It can be a breakup of parents leaving each other and you're left with a lot of confused questions about that. It can mean a breakup from a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It can mean that you're struggling with your sleep, or you're feeling that you can't eat, that you're not interested in food, and you need food in order to grow healthily as a human being. So if counselling is to help and improve your life, you need to set a period of time aside to see someone who can help you to explore the difficulties of any stressful situations or emotional upset that you are facing or that maybe you have experienced. So it's about helping you to see your situation and understand your feelings from a different viewpoint if any change is going to happen in your life. But in order for this counselling to happen, there needs to be a building of a professional relationship of trust between the person that you're going to see, the counsellor, and yourself. And that's not easy because maybe you've never ever trusted anybody in your life, or you found it really difficult to trust people, or maybe at the moment you've been let down by a number of people and you're wondering, why should I bother to trust anybody anymore? Well, the good news is that a counsellor will be alongside you in that difficult time in your life while you're struggling, to support you. They're not there to give you advice. They're not judging you. They're not imposing their opinions on you, but they're having a period of time spent with you in a trusting and respectful relationship. So not only do you build up trust with that person, that professional, but you also learn that they respect you for who you are. They can see the kind of person that you can become through working with you, even if you can't yourself. And that is a person who will turn out to be positive if they're able to work through their struggles and difficulties in their life. So you've got a positive future if you're able to face up to going to see a professional like a counsellor to help you with the difficulties you face. So counselling looks at a young person's personal development, what they're struggling with, but also maybe you've got issues around your culture. Maybe you're from a different culture and you feel that you don't fit in, you're misunderstood, you feel people are prejudiced towards you. So all those things you can work through with a counsellor, and they will be able to help you to understand yourself better and to also feel more in control in your life in dealing with these difficult situations. And other problems that you might have might be to do with education, wondering which university to go to, what career path to take, how to cope with this extra homework, not being able to have your say and be taken seriously when you are talking to any form of professionals, or maybe your family life at home. Mum and dad haven't got any time to listen to you. They're always so busy, they don't understand you, and you feel quite alone. You don't want to talk to your mates about stuff because you think that they might laugh at you, they might not want to hang around with you anymore. So it's important to have that person to be able to go to and to feel that they understand you, they understand your world, they understand you as a young person, and that they are able to help you work through any difficult issues in your past and also that you're going through in the present. So what I want to say further is that counselling can take various stages in life. First of all, you go and see a counsellor and you're building that relationship of trust, and it might take time because there's no quick fix, there's no magic wand to a person changing and getting rid of and sorting out any problems in their life, because no counsellor can fix or can wave a magic wand over anyone and help them to become well again with their mental health and resolving the issues that they're facing. So building that relationship of trust is important, and it means going weekly, keeping appointments, being open and honest about wanting that help, not messing anyone around, and not thinking that, oh, this isn't working after a couple of weeks, I think I'll just go and see the doctor and tell him that nothing's helping me. Because you've got to stick in there, you've got to give it time, you've got to be prepared to work at the relationship. So the second issue that I'm talking about is problem solving. When you stick at the relationship or any relationship in life, you're able to look at your problems, stand back, and the counsellor will help you look at your relationships and your issues and your struggles in life from a different perspective that you've never thought of before. And also, thirdly, you'll be able to set some goals, and realistic goals, not goals that you set yourself sometimes that you think, this is what I have to do by this period in time, and if I don't get there, then it's not going to work. They will help you set realistic goals, perhaps small goals, and then gradually you will see a change and improvement to your life for the better. So it's about being very patient, working with a counsellor in helping them to know that you're understood, that you do understand how they're trying to help you, but also you have a responsibility as a human being in this relationship. You've got to want to change. It means sometimes getting out of that comfort zone that you've been in for years. Maybe you'll feel stuck in your life and you think, I've tried all kinds of things to try and help my mental health improve, to help my emotional well-being improve, but nothing seems to work. So maybe it's about making that commitment, taking that step, being motivated, being willing to make changes, mean being prepared to take action yourself. So in other words, by going and taking some action and responsibility for your life, you can see that as part of growing up to be a mature adult. And then obviously you've got to have some faith to believe in yourself. And many people find this really difficult, trying to believe in themselves. Maybe they've never believed in themselves. Well, counselling can help you believe in yourself because it can help you see the value and the strengths and the qualities and the skills that you already have that perhaps you don't even know about, or you've given up using, or you don't know how to move forward and get the opportunities and choices in life in order to make those changes. So each part is important of what I've been talking about in building this effective relationship that's going to help you change for the better as a human being. And I want to say something about the power in the room when you're with a counsellor. It's equal. Nobody is in control or trying to manipulate the other person. So the counsellor is there on an equal level to you, someone who's there to help you to understand what you're going through, to help you work through the issues step by step, to give you some support along the way and help you come to your own conclusions about how you want change to be. And I don't know about you, but that to me is a welcome relief when there are so many people that we know that often want to tell us what to do. They think they know best. They think they've got the answers to everything in life, and we feel often that they're trying to control and manipulate us. Well, counselling is completely the opposite. It helps you understand yourself and recognise the power that you've already got within you to feel more in self-control in any situation you face, and to know that you can make your own decisions and come to your own conclusions for the better. So to summarise, I'd like to say something about follow-up. When you've had your counselling, it's important not to feel isolated and think to yourself, now what? I'm on my own. Because there's a couple of things that you can do. Firstly, you can learn to counsel yourself in life. So when you've stopped seeing a counsellor, some of the things that you'd normally take to discuss with your counsellor, you can write down in a book, and then maybe a few days later, after you've gone away and thought about them, when you come back and look at your book, you might find that because you've grown and developed into more of a whole mature person through counselling, you've been able to resolve your own problems without going to see a counsellor. So that is important about self-counselling after you finish counselling. And lots of us keep books, don't we? Little books like journals, diaries, to put our own thoughts and feelings down, and they do help us through our daily life. And secondly, the counsellor may suggest another agency that you can see to help you further with your issues and your problems that you're struggling with, or they might suggest an agency that can help support you a bit more. Mentoring is very helpful when you've had counselling. A mentor will help you to recognise some of the skills and some of the strengths you've got, and to be able to give you opportunities, training and encouragement in a particular field. It might be sports that you want to work on, and a mentor can help you with that, but they can also be a positive role model in your life that maybe you felt you've never had. Someone who you can look up to, who've got good qualities that they can help you to recognise within yourself. And then finally, some counsellors are able to offer some coaching to you. It might be you feel, as well as counselling, I need some help with my work-life balance, my career path, to sort out my finances. Sometimes counsellors can help with some counselling skills they've got to help a person through coaching process. And if not, there are people you can see, like mentors, that can probably give you a bit of coaching to help you in this area of your life. So I hope what I've said has helped a little. I hope to you are able to go away and think about some of these issues and perhaps have second thoughts about going for counselling if you need it, because everybody needs some help sometime in their life. at some time in their life becomes very hard. So I hope you have a good week, a good weekend. Take care of yourselves, and remember that help is there if you need it. Bye for now.